The last call from room 307. Rain hammered against the windows of the old hotel, like skeletal fingers trying to claw their way inside. Thunder rolled across the night sky above Riyadh, though the storm felt unnatural for that time of year. Adam tightened his coat as he stepped through the rusted glass doors of the Al Nasir Hotel. The building stood alone on the edge of an abandoned district, forgotten by time. Half the lights outside flickered weakly, and the hotel sign buzzed with dying electricity. He hated places like this, but he needed the job. Night receptionist, the old manager had asked during the interview earlier that afternoon. Easy work. Just answer calls, check in guests if there are any. Adam almost laughed at that. Nobody would willingly stay here. Still, the pay was good, and his debts were worse. The lobby smelled of wet carpet and something older beneath it, like wood rotting in a sealed grave. A giant clock ticked loudly behind the reception desk. Every second sounded too heavy. The manager handed Adam a brass key. "One rule," he said quietly. Adam looked up. "What rule?" The old man's cloudy eyes drifted toward the elevators. "If room 307 calls," he paused. "Do not answer." Adam frowned. "Why?" The manager grabbed his coat without replying. Then he walked out into the storm. By midnight, Adam was alone. The hotel felt dead, no sounds except rain and the occasional groan of old pipes inside the walls. Adam scrolled through videos on his phone to stay awake. At exactly 1:17 a.m., the reception phone rang. Brrring. Adam jumped. The sound echoed through the empty lobby. He stared at the blinking red light on the phone. Room 307. A cold pressure settled into his chest. He remembered the manager's warning and let the phone ring. Brrring, brrring. The ringing became unbearable. Finally, it stopped. Silence returned. Adam exhaled shakily and rubbed his face. "This place is getting into my head," he muttered. Then the elevator dinged. Adam froze. The elevator doors slowly slid open. Empty. But water pooled across the floor inside, dripping from the ceiling of the elevator car. Adam swallowed. "Hello?" No answer. The lights inside the elevator flickered weakly. Then the phone rang again. Ring. Room 307. Adam stared at it for several seconds. Against his better judgment, he picked up. "Hello?" Static hissed through the receiver. Then came a woman's voice. Soft. Weak. "Please." Adam's stomach tightened. "Who is this?" "They won't let me leave." The voice sounded distant, buried beneath layers of crackling static. Adam tried to keep calm. "Do you need help?" A long silence followed. Then, "He's standing behind you." Adam spun around instantly. The lobby was empty. When he turned back toward the desk, the phone line had gone dead. Click. Adam laughed nervously at himself. Very funny. Probably some old prank system wired into the hotel. Still, his eyes drifted toward the elevator. The doors were now closed. He hadn't seen them shut. Another loud thud echoed from upstairs. Adam flinched. A second thud followed, like someone dropping heavy furniture. He grabbed the flashlight beneath the desk. The sensible part of his brain told him not to go, but another part whispered that maybe someone really needed help. Minutes later, he stood outside room 307. The third-floor hallway stretched endlessly in both directions. The wallpaper peeled off in long strips, exposing black mold underneath. The lights buzzed overhead like trapped insects. Room 307 stood at the very end. Its door was slightly open. Adam's flashlight trembled in his hand. "Hello?" No response. He pushed the door open wider. The room smelled damp, ancient. Inside, the furniture was covered in white sheets, stained yellow with age. Rain tapped against cracked windows. The bathroom door stood half open. The room looked abandoned for years. Then he noticed the phone on the bedside table. Off the hook. Static crackled faintly from the receiver. Adam approached slowly and froze. The carpet beside the bed was wet, not with water. Dark red stains spread across the floorboards beneath it. Blood. Fresh blood. Adam stumbled backward. The bathroom door creaked open another inch. Something moved inside. His flashlight beam shook violently as he aimed it toward the darkness. "Who's there?" A wet breathing sound answered him. Slow. Heavy. Then came the voice again. "Help me." It came from the bathroom. Adam stepped closer despite every instinct screaming at him to run. The bathroom light flickered. At first he saw nothing. Then the beam landed on a woman sitting inside the bathtub. Her long black hair hung over her face. Water overflowed from the tub onto the floor. No, not water. Blood. Adam staggered backward in horror. The woman slowly lifted her head. Her eyes were completely black, and her mouth stitched shut. The bathroom light exploded. Darkness swallowed the room. Adam screamed and ran for the door. Slam. The door shut by itself. The room became freezing cold. Behind him came the sound of wet footsteps. Closer. Closer. Adam yanked the door handle desperately. It wouldn't open. His flashlight flickered, and in that brief flashing light, he saw her reflection standing behind him in the window glass. Not walking. Floating. Her head tilted unnaturally to one side. The stitched mouth slowly began tearing open. Adam shut his eyes and screamed for help. Suddenly, the door burst open. Adam fell into the hallway. The corridor lights flashed violently. Behind him, room 307 stood silent again. Empty. He didn't wait. He sprinted toward the elevator, but when the doors opened, the woman was inside, standing motionless beneath the flickering light. Blood dripped from the bathtub water, soaking her dress. Her stitched smile stretched wider and wider. Adam backed away in terror. The elevator doors slowly closed again. But before they shut completely, the woman whispered, "You answered." The hallway lights went black. Adam ran blindly for the stairs. As he descended, he heard footsteps following him from above. Slow. Dragging. Every step echoed through the stairwell. Thud. Drag. Thud. Drag. He burst into the lobby, gasping for breath. The front doors were chained shut. What? He pulled at them wildly. They wouldn't move. The phone rang again behind him. Brrring. Adam turned slowly. Room 307. Tears filled his eyes. The phone kept ringing, and ringing, and ringing. Finally, trembling, he answered. "What do you want from me?" Static crackled. Then dozens of voices whispered together through the receiver. "He never lets us leave." Cold. Who? The lobby lights suddenly shut off. Complete darkness swallowed everything. Then came the sound of the elevator dinging one final time. Adam could hear wet footsteps moving across the lobby floor. Not one set, many, dozens, surrounding him in the dark. The phone whispered, "Look behind you." Adam slowly turned. Lightning flashed through the lobby windows. For one horrifying second, he saw them. Men, women, children, all pale, all soaked in blood, all with stitched mouths. And standing behind them, a tall shadowy figure wearing the old hotel manager's uniform. Its face was hidden beneath darkness, but its smile gleamed impossibly wide. The creature spoke in a voice deeper than thunder. "You should have listened." The lights exploded, and the screams began. The next morning, police arrived after reports of strange noises from the abandoned hotel, but they found nothing inside. No bodies, no blood, no sign Adam had ever been there. Only the reception phone remained off the hook, and from somewhere deep within the hotel, the phone rang endlessly from room 307.